The Cambodian city of Sihanoukville has a bad reputation for its unwieldy developments, collection of casinos and high crime rates. The speed of construction in these coastal areas is breathless, arguably none more so than this, the Bay of Lights. It's meant to be an eco-development master planned in Singapore, but not everyone is happy with what's happening here, and the conglomerate behind it is facing increased scrutiny. A beach club on newly created land. This is stage one of the Bay of Lights, what's meant to be a $16 billion, 934-hectare eco-city, nearly 3 times the size of Singapore's Marina Bay. The Bay of Lights is reshaping Cambodia's southern coastline, a sparkling stretch of shallow water. It's poised to be the country's largest ever coastal development, on the back of extensive land reclamation. Sand has been poured at such a rapid rate that even Google Maps hasn't caught up with the reality that what has always been water is now land. By 2045, when the third phase is pegged for completion, the developers say 160,000 people might live in this new green city. From the water, I can see the extent of the works going on. The area is being developed by a company called Canopy Sands, which is owned by Prince Holding Group. The city was master planned by Singapore's Subarna Jurong. In the future, it's meant to be green, smart, full of luxury, seaside villas, hotels and a golf course. For now, it's still mostly deserted and incomplete, but local people have already been left wallowing in its wake. The contrast between the Bay of Lights vision and the everyday reality of locals mostly displaced from this area is stark. Within sight of the beach club, go-kart track and water sports, a new home for those who refuse to leave. For more than 4 years, 8 fishing families have lived under this bridge. It abuts awkwardly against the perimeter of the new city. On this shoreline where they used to fish to make a living, they're no longer welcome. In 2020, the 50 or 60 families here were ordered to leave to clear the way for the construction of the Bay of Lights. Stumps in the water are the only signs that a fishing village used to exist. This fisherman wanted to stay anonymous. He told me he was scared about speaking out. Those who did eventually agree to move to a relocation site some 30 kilometres away face a tough existence. In compensation, each family was given a small parcel of land and $1,000. Out here, they have no electricity, no water, no garbage disposal, and little access to any nearby jobs, schools or healthcare. Despite Canopy Sands promising them work opportunities, training and daily essentials, people here say they've been neglected for years. Canopy Sands told me that it's fostered a dialogue with local villagers. But experts say there's been a systematic loss of land and rights for local people in southern Cambodia for years. Recently, a shadow has been cast over Sihanoukville, by an explosion of illegal casinos, organised crime, scam centres and money laundering. Many locals have been left out in the cold.
I think one that people probably look at is a bit more lawless. Another example of the wild East, in some ways extremely wild, in some ways is scary.
Attracting world-class investments to such an environment presents an ongoing challenge. Sihanoukville has been attempting to clean up its image. The Bay of Lights has been framed as a way to do just that.
Yes, I think the reputation is one of our challenges that we are facing now. We have to solve it, we have to fix it. And that now the security has been established, and the safety in Sihanouk, we can say that, I can say that even better than some other cities in the world too.
But Uvirak says a rapid development of mega infrastructure without proper economic fundamentals will not solve Sihanoukville's problems.
But you have to look at the economic foundations. What can sustain that, right? What get buyers to pay all of these billions to be occupying these buildings, right? So it's not the cost of building that is actually what is difficult. It's those people who are actually going to be creating the economic activities that needs to sustain the population and the whole economic ecosystem. Right now, construction has a life of its own. People assuming that it's becoming an industry is driven by speculation, but it's likely it's also driven by money laundering. People then start to use that as a way to clean their money, the dirty money.
But meantime, the provincial government has maintained its support for the project.
We receive a lot of rumor. We also receive a lot of information, and we also, Sihanouk province also we used to be a innocent, and we still innocent of the rumor and the bad news too, the fake news too. We can see later. But for us, Bay of Light project is so far is the one of the project, the huge project for development our economy in Sihanouk province.
At Riem, nothing right now is stopping the project. Only the flow of time, money and the sands will determine if lights ever get switched on across the bay.